This is Shirleen Sando, and I'm here with Gail Bertrand. We are the host of Boss Ladies TV. We're really excited to have you here, and we're really excited to start this program. We're going to just kind of introduce ourselves today, and Gail's going to tell you a little bit about a really exciting trip she just went on. But I'll start, and then I'm going to turn you over to Gail. My background is in the last few years, I've spent endless hours and paid for online marketing skills to develop my skills. I work in affiliate marketing, I work in home based business marketing, and I work with a large email list that I'm setting up. And I do a lot of group trainings in my group. I have a Facebook group. I also host the Southern Gal Show, which is on YouTube and on Facebook. If you want to join my group, so look on Facebook. You can look up the Southern Gal Show. And I do a lot of sort of marketing training there, and especially in my group. I have a group on social media marketing. If you're interested in that, get in touch with me. We have a Boss Ladies TV page on Facebook and group, and these shows will also go on YouTube and in other places. So just sort of link up how you want to follow us. Always on YouTube, click the subscribe button and follow. On Facebook, click the notification and follow so you don't miss anything. We're going to start out with probably about a weekly show. We're going to probably just keep airing it on Sunday afternoons is when you'll see this one. And we're just going to talk about family, fun, biz, travel, and maybe some cooking and maybe healthy eating and just all kinds of things. So I think you're going to find it interesting and entertaining. Gail, tell us a little bit about you and about your trip. That trip was pretty dang exciting from what I saw on Facebook.
It was fun. So, hi everyone. I'm Gail Bertrand. I'm actually from the Dallas, Texas area. I am a business woman-owned business owner here in the Texas area. My background's in business, of course, and then I also have an entrepreneurship with a home-based business that I work out of my home for travel and CBD products. I'm a mother of six, a grandma of 14. I just absolutely
Wow.
love everything I do. I keep very busy, probably like a lot of you guys. We keep pretty busy over here, kind of turning different hats on all the time. But I'm
Yep.
really excited about this show, very, very excited about this show. And, we've been kind of all stuck in our homes because of COVID. COVID kind of put us all kind of in our homes. We couldn't do a lot of traveling. And a lot of the borders are opening up now. And my husband and I both had both of our COVID shots. We don't have a problem getting our COVID shots because we love to travel. So we got our shots, and we actually just came back home a week ago from Turkey and Caicos. It's one of the most beautiful beaches you'll ever see, guys. It's like a turquoise, really beautiful white sand beach area. Absolutely amazing. So we had a really good time there. We stayed at Club Med. And one of the things I can tell you the most of, though, is when I was there, I didn't take a whole lot of pictures. I took several. But as being a travel agent, I was taking more pictures at the airport because it blew me away of the number of people that was inside the airport traveling. All the international people coming in from the U.S. I was taking shots everywhere because you always hear this all the time. People aren't traveling. And I was like, I got to show these people. There's people traveling. So
Right,
that's a
right.
little bit about me and about my trip. I really had a really good time.
Well, that's awesome. So you are a travel agent, right?
Absolutely, yes. I do that
And you
part
work in a
time.
home based business as well.
Correct, at my house.
Yes. So anybody interested in travel can get with Gail, and I'm thinking about getting into that business myself on the side. I'm kind of like Gail. I like to diversify. I think so many people that want to get into home-based businesses nowadays, and there many people do because they've been working at home, they've been laid off their jobs, they're looking for a second income. We know if this can happen one time, it can happen again in the future.
Mhm.
So I think people are looking for that home-based business for security, and home-based businesses can give you. You're not going to jump in and get wealthy the first year or the first 6 months. You might if you're lucky, but most people don't. But most people are looking for that two, three, $400 a month income, 500, whatever, and then they'll
Mhm.
build from that. You can make big incomes, but you want to build on that. And what we teach is a lot of marketing skills that will teach you how to start doing Facebook Lives. We'll talk about that on here. Everybody has not done a Facebook Live. It can be scary to put yourself out there. We'll talk about how to use Facebook groups to market yourself, how to use email marketing to market yourself. There's just a lot of things. Affiliate marketing. I mean, I'm pretty diversified in what I offer, and so is Gail. So I don't just offer one thing. I have a variety of things. So if you're already in a home-based business, I've got affiliate tools and things that you're going to love, and you might want to get into affiliate marketing. It's another way to make an income. So we're going to talk about how to get into these things. We're going to bring in marketers and other speakers to speak and to sort of teach you how to overcome the fear. You know, as women, we need to have more confidence that we have the ability to do these things. A lot of people are low on self esteem. They're letting fear run their lives. You've got to get fear out, kick it out, and just move forward and get confidence. Gail, can you talk on that a little bit?
Yeah, so let's, as a woman, let's talk about this in a roundabout way. I don't know if you know this, but on a yearly average, there's 3.6 million babies born yearly. That's a lot of babies being born yearly. So when you think about that, what's going on with their mamas? You know, a lot of women, when you get pregnant, you maybe can't work full time your whole time you're pregnant. Maybe after you have the baby, you're off work for a while. So, you know, a home based business, no matter what you choose to do, is a really good option. Don't, I would suggest not to just put all your eggs in one source of income. You know, you need to diversify that a little bit because you never know what's going to happen. So I always like to give advice and let everybody know, find something that interests you and something that you love to do on the side and build that up like Shirleen was talking. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have two or three things going. It's going to bring you some income in to keep you up and moving. And we're going to be able to share that with you and kind of give you some directions and share some of our tools that we have to help you in that area.
Right. And you know, one of the things I've learned too, because I've been in this business and I know Gail has for a long time, mine's running on about 12 years now, uh, is you don't give up. You may not have success the first day, the first month, the first 3 months. You have to, one, develop your skills. Depends on the skill sets that you come in with as to how fast you're going to do something. But that's what we can teach you is how to build your skill sets on whatever area you're interested in. And I wouldn't jump into a whole bunch of areas at one time. I do believe you should diversify, but kind of get good at one and then add some more things. You know, I didn't, when I first started 12 years ago, I had one home based business and I built it. And I made that pretty successful. And since then, I've added another, I have another home based business. Like I said, I have my affiliate marketing and trainings. I don't charge for my trainings, by the way, I do those free because we're here to serve you and help you get in there and dig in and find what works for you. What is it you want to do? What you're passionate about, as Gail said, what you're really interested in. And then you can take that and start developing those skills, and we can give you trainings. We can help you however you need help. We can't be on the phone with you 24/7, but we can certainly guide you to trainings. I have an attraction marketing boot camp if you're interested in that kind of thing. I've got series 1 through 4 completed online. I'm glad to send them to you. And then I have a fifth one, a fifth part of that series that I'm putting up. And I'm going to be working on more video trainings. I plan on putting all of them on my website. Right now, they're in my Facebook groups. But and Gail, do you have video marketing that you've put together?
I actually don't. This is all new for me. This is stepping way out of my comfort zone, guys. You know, I've always been really shy. I didn't like speaking in public. I put speech off in college as long as I could put it off because I didn't want to do this. But you know what? I'm doing it now. I'm stepping out of that comfort zone. I'm going to start helping and creating and get that stuff together. So I always tell people, if I can do this, you can do it. So, you know, as you're
Yep.
coming on and following us, you're going to watch me grow in that area because
Yep.
this is
Yep.
all new for me.
Right. Yeah, video marketing is trainings is something I've really just gotten into in the last year, and I do plan to do more. I used to run a publishing company years ago, and we did. Well, actually, we ran it out of Missouri and Dallas. Our headquarters was in both places. We had offices in both places, but we published a lot of books. But since then, I have published just recently a book called The Power of Yes, and it's already become the Kindle version became a #1 bestseller when it almost immediately. The Amazon hardbook cover or soft book, it's soft cover, has done really well. I think it's ranked about 10th the last time I checked. But it's all on network marketing, home based businesses. And so So I'm branching out a lot, like Gail said that she's doing. I'm branching out in a lot of new directions because the more I can put together video trainings to help you, that's what I want to do. Then I can just send you the trainings through emails, through messaging, through my Facebook when I get them on Facebook. Right now, they're in, like I said, in my groups. So you can join those groups. I'll be glad to send you that information. And I'll actually put it in the comments so you'll have it. And then Gail, our Boss Ladies TV group, will put trainings in there as we develop what we want to put in there. And all of our shows will go on there. And they'll go on our Boss Ladies TV Facebook page. So you'll see them different places. But those are things, we're all growing and learning and doing and branching out. And that's what we want you to do. But you start with baby steps. I didn't start out doing everything I'm doing now. I started out with little baby steps. And I've sort of always had my finger in a lot of pies because one time I did a documentary for the History Channel, Vietnam Homecoming. And that was fun. It was year-long work, but it was fun. But and I put out a book to go with it. But I like things that make me grow and make me sort of get out of my comfort zone and move on towards the next challenge. I kind of like that. If I'm not challenged, I can get bored. So I want to be challenged a little bit, I guess. So what do you think about that, Gail? You kind of that way too?
I think, yeah, I think it's something we're going to be pushing ladies with and challenging them, including myself. That's the
All
good
of us
thing about this. Is
together.
why we're here to help everybody connect with you. Hopefully, you'll come back and come back to our shows, and be able to grow and learn something from it, and we can all connect and just start going forward.
Yeah, and you can connect with us on Facebook. Gail has a site, and I have a site.
Right.
So those are, just put in the comments. We'll sign you. We'll get you connected to us however you need to. One of the things you said, Gail, I believe you have some marketing people that can come on and talk to us about marketing.
Yes, I have a lot of women entrepreneurs in different areas that are really excited about coming on and sharing a lot of stuff with them from all the way from, how to market your business, how to brand your business. I'm sure you probably have a lot of that with Shirleen, just how to get up and running. And then and even to the basics of maybe even bringing some people on to show you if you're a mother at home and you have your children, how to even do your business at home with your kids, to be able to find that time to make that extra point, time for yourself to build your business. So we're going to do a lot of stuff to show you guys how to grow and mature and become business owners if that's what you want to do, or even go out and get a job, be equipped and prepared to go out and get a job with a company of the job. We don't want to, I don't think we want to isolate it, do we, Shirleen, to just business, right?
No,
Home-based
no,
business, right?
we want women to grow and develop, and we want to help them grow and develop as we do grow ourselves.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes, I
thinking too.
know. One of the people I have a couple of people lined up. One of the ladies is really interesting. She does, well, she did a class, a series of 5 or 6 classes on journaling. I don't know how many of you journal, but journaling, if you go in and you journal every day, a lot of top leaders will say they journal every day. One, you take trainings and you take notes. That's one form of journaling. But you can also just journal to a lot of the way you'll learn is what we're teaching here, not just to develop your skills, but to develop yourself. Personal development is the number one key to really moving beyond and growing yourself. You've got to learn personal development, and journaling can help you immensely in personal development. She's going to have a really fascinating show, and I think you're going to like it. And then I've got a guy that's coming on, and he does mainly online marketing, but he'll give you a lot of tips and advice on things that will help you grow. We want to take women and men too, but we're focused, I think, more on women, moms, and even seniors. I really, at my age, I'm focused on helping seniors. A lot of people are retired, they're not really ready to quit working yet. You get a lot of fulfillment or I do, in getting up and having something to do, even though I still have a full-time job too. But on top of that, I like doing, like I said, I like the challenge. I like being busy. And so I just want to learn and grow, I guess, until the day I die. I don't know. But I think it helps keep you younger and keeps your mind active. And I think that's a lot of it. And two, if you're retired, a lot of times, especially, prices are going up. The economy's getting more, everything's getting more and more and more expensive.
Mhm.
If you follow it, you know that nothing's going to get cheaper. Interest rates are going to go up, housing's going to go up, prices are going to go up. You're probably going to be wanting to get that second income in there to help you just, if it's pay the house payment or buy groceries. Groceries are expensive just for two of us. I can't imagine people with kids anymore. So that extra money and extra income comes in handy for moms. It comes in really handy for people on retirement. So you can really live the life you want to live in retirement. You want to travel. You want to go visit your grandkids. You want to take them places. And if you're short on money, that can be really a financial burden. So you might
Mhm.
want that extra income just to help you do the things that you want to do. And it's really not so difficult, I don't think, to really learn some skills and start bringing in some extra money. What do you think, Gail, on that?
Yeah, I don't think it's difficult at all. That's one of the things that we know that we're going to challenge all of us on and all of us to grow. I'm still learning new skills, and and I'm in my
Mm-hmm.
early 60s. So because I'm ready, I'm getting close to retirement. My husband and I are, and while we started bringing in different sources of income into our home was because we realized we weren't at the place we wanted to be for retirement. Our monthly income
Mm-hmm.
wasn't where we wanted to be. We kind of know what we needed to have, and we weren't there
Right.
yet. And we were starting to wonder. And when you get older, when I was in my 30s and 40s, we didn't think about this. We put money back, but we still didn't think about it. So when you get in your late 50s, early 60s, you start wondering, okay, I'm going to retire at 70s, 75? And, can I live on $2,000 a month? No. Can you live on
No.
$3,000 a month? Probably no. So then you're trying to figure out how you're going to get that extra income faster than what you thought about when you were younger. So that's kind of where we were at. And, I'm even thinking we're going to move out of the country to retire. I mean, that's an option because we're looking at it because we could live on $5,000 a month out of the country so much better than we can in the United States.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
and yeah, and that's an option that we're looking at. But
Yeah.
again, you never know what's going to happen in your life. You can be set,
Mm-hmm.
you can be right where you think you're going to be financially or anything. And I always say if you need $5 or $1 million, it doesn't matter because you have to have it. It doesn't matter anything between there. But you never know what's going to happen to not, that in your life that's going to change your direction for you to have to,
Yeah.
either bring in additional income or just a change of life.
Well,
A
and
lot
too,
of
as people get into their senior years, you get in sometimes to more medical expenses too. And you need
yeah.
a lot of times extra money. You can work at home. You don't have to be out working at a job. You can do things at home and maybe just work a few hours a day if you're not really able to work, more hours. You might need to rest more or whatever, but you can still pull in that extra income. I believe you choose what you want in life and you go after it and you'll get it. But you
Hmm.
got to have the right mindset. We're going to talk about mindset too here. That's a big
Right.
thing in my background is developing your mindset. You have to have so I call it a wealth mindset. You have to believe you can do it before you can do it. Everything begins with thought and then with action. And it takes both. The law of attraction doesn't just mean I'm going to sit and think about it and I'm not going to do anything. You're going to have to take some action. But that thinking about it generates the right action and it helps
Right.
attract the right in your life. And we'll talk about a lot of those things. So I think it's going to be really, really exciting. I'm really looking forward to this show.
I am too. I'm looking real forward to it. I like the idea when you said mindset because what popped in my mind really fast is what about us women? No matter what age it is, what happens if we lose our husband?
Are you still there?
I'm still here. Can you see me?
I'm
Did we log on?
lost here on my. Just hang. I don't know what I did. Now I'm back. I don't think I'm.
Oh,
Okay,
there
go
you
ahead.
are. We're going to have some bloopers too,
Yeah,
guys. But what I
well,
was talking about.
I can probably edit that little bit around. I don't know what I did really. Anyway, go ahead and say what you were saying
Well,
on
actually,
mindset.
I was just saying, even mindset. One of the things that come to my mind is being a woman and losing your significant other. Are you ready for that? Have you prepared for that? Do you know what you're going to do? Doesn't matter what age you are. Maybe that's might be something a topic we can go over one time too, because I'm at the age now. A lot of my girlfriends are losing their husbands, unfortunately, at this age.
Yep.
And every time I talk to them, the first words out of their mouth is, "I'm so scared. I don't know what to do." They paid
Yep.
all of our bills. They took care of everything. I have no clue what I'm supposed. Where do I start?
Yep, yep. That would be a really good show because I've had friends, lose their spouses too. Some of them even in their 40s, very unexpectedly. And I did
Mhm.
an interview one time on the Southern Gal show. We did an hour-long show on a lady that happened to her just in her 40s. And it's like, he paid all the bills, he took out the trash, he did everything. Now what do I do? Now she did work. She worked with me actually, but her story is just amazing. We might get her to come back on and tell her story on Bosses
Okay.
Ladies TV. It was very well received. People really, really liked it, and she did a great job. But how do you start over? And she tells how she started over. So we might just bring her back on here. Be a
Okay.
good show.
I think we're going to have
But
a
yeah,
lot
we
of
can
good.
talk about. I think we're going to have a lot of good topics. Like I said, we want to cover business and self development and family fun, biz, travel. We want to
Mhm.
make it entertaining for you, but we want you to get some value out of it too, because we're here to serve and provide value. So, all right, Miss Gail, do you have anything else you want to talk about today before we end the show?
I don't actually have anything else to talk about. I'm just excited about this show starting up because I can see what's going to happen. I can see the value that we're going to bring and that other people are going to bring to us, that we're going to be able to bring onto our show to bring value
Right.
to our viewers. And I'm excited about it. And
Me
guys,
too.
really fast, we're ordinary people. We're just coming to you from our homes. Bear with us, especially with me, because it's like I said, this is way out of my comfort zone. But I'm going to step out there and do it.
You're doing great. Yeah, we're definitely just ordinary people from our ordinary homes because I told Gail before we came on, I have a rescue dog that I got about a year ago. She came up from under. I found her under an abandoned house, and I brought her home. I couldn't find the mother, but then later I found the mother, and she was a stray dog in Kennett. And then there were 4 more pups, and we got them all into rescues. But I already had her, so I kept her. But I told Gail, I said, I hope she doesn't bark because anything comes down the road, she's barking. If she barks, I guess we just have to hear the barking. I do have the door shut. So those things, we're okay with the little background noise or something going on. We're just like you guys are. We're just stepping out there. We're going to make things happen. We've already made some things happen in our lives, and we're going to help you get started and make things happen in your lives. So we hope to see you, and we're excited about it, and we know you're going to love the show.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks
Um,
for watching.
everybody.
Share it with your friends. Bye bye.
Yeah.